All right, it's always a good feeling when it actually finds it. All right, there we go. You want the other microphone? You can go right on that. We're actually live now, so be careful. This is Steve behind me. I don't know who he is. He's a fan of the Force. Whatever he says, don't count it against him. Takes me like 5 minutes. I gotta like text 5 different people who are text challenged. And
check the chat in a minute so we can verify.
All right, gang, welcome to, where are we? Waterloo, Albert McCormick Arena. This is game number 1 versus the London Lynx. The Force will face London here this morning and Rive Sud this evening. Here is your Force lineup. I believe everybody is here. Don't think anybody is missing. Or about to get underway in game number 1. 10 minutes on the clock. Already 11 minutes late. London fires it in. They have the zone. Force starting with Kira, Abby, and Emily defensively. And looks like Cassidy Marchment in the goal. Abby fires it up hard there for Emily. Emily leaves it there for Abby. Abby cuts to the middle, far side, looking for Claire. Claire turns, leaves for Emily. Emily in the ring, back to Claire on the far side. She tries to sneak it into Poppy, doesn't get there. London player has the rebound. Claire hacking away. It is out in the neutral zone. Penalty coming to Claire on the hook. Bit chintzy there, I think, from the downstream official. London will get the 4 in. They have time. Goalie is out. 6th player maybe coming on. No, not bothering with the 6th player. Just 4 in. There comes the 6th player. Quick shot. Reset on the clock. Got up Cassidy. Got a piece of that with the shoulder, or that hit the crossbar. Still 17 to shoot here for the Lynx. Watch there by Emily. She doesn't quite stab it clean. Now Kira maybe does. So Kira had that picked off here. Not sure why the whistle didn't go. Kira's stick clearly in the ring to me. Did not actually have possession, maybe. The Lynx still firing it around, and they score. Number 6 with a rocket from just inside the circle. So no penalty will happen, but the Lynx on the board first. 1-0. Just a minute 29 in. Bettina now has the ring. She slides it in nicely, finds Olivia. Second foray into the zone here for the Force. It's into the middle here for Orly. She does grab the loose rebound down her knees, but gets back up quickly. That's why you do all that power skating. She fires far side. Too hot for Olivia. Into the corner here is Bettina. Neck guard down on the ice here. Might be Olivia's. She'll have to go off. Matty O maybe going to jump out here, joining this line for the first time. Matty O going to cover. It'll be a low free pass. And it is fired out into the neutral zone. That's well over 2 lines. Lauren grabs it. Nice aggressive play there by Lauren Scala. And she drives up the middle here looking for Matty O. Matty O can't grab it clean. It's slid back down by the Lynx. Fired and scores, number 77 with a lazy looking shot, and the Lynx up 2-0. Just 2:11 in, and then the Force looking for some answers here. It's like a goalie switch happening already. Cassidy is coming to the bench, Megan getting the stuff on. So Megan Davis now in goal for the Force. KFM starts it off. No clock movement there, so we'll restart this again. 7:45 to play in period 1, already 2-0 for the Lynx. Kira starts us off, leaves it for Emily. Emily with a nice deep fakes in, gets it into Abby. Abby cycling on the forehand. Has Kaylin here on the short side, leaves it for Kaylin. Kaylin cycling, looking to help, drops down low for Claire Steins. Claire fakes the drop, tries to cut in the middle and does, goes to the backhand, trying to go it down low. Doesn't get it across, loses possession. Should be a reset on the clock there. That should be forced ring now. They're going to give it to London. It looks like Claire got the stick in there second. And the London player, no, that's Kaylin's stick down, but Kaylin picks up the loose ring on a nice deflection in from Claire. Oh, Kaylin tries to sneak it in through the crease, but blocked by the goaltender. And that's going to be fired out in the neutral zone. Emily with a good burst of speed is going to grab that first. Emily fires it in, looking for Claire. Claire has it in the corner. Claire leaves for Emily. Emily from the middle back to Claire. It's going to be over the ringette line. Abby bashes it in. Well done there by Abby Rooney. Smart play not to try this stab. Claire goes to the backhand, heads the lead, and scores! Claire Steins with a great move, allowed to walk all the way across the front and puts the backhand in. Force on the board with one answer. It is 2-1. Good pressure there from that line. And a great play there. Maybe not going to show up on the score sheet, but Abby deserves the assist on that one. The Lynx looking for the zone. They get it in. Looks like 4 in. Just somebody skirting that ringette line for London, and it'll be a free pass at center ice for the Force. 2 quick ones by the Lynx, and a nice answer from Claire. Bettina overskates and rips it in, but not going to get there. And Andrea fires up ahead for Matty O. Now has it. Matty O tries to drive the net, take it down. And the Lynx in transition, kicked over the line. Number 10 in with a quick shot. Megan with a nice save. And out of the zone here comes Kira. Kira slings it up for Emily. Emily's fresh off the bench, puts it up. ADT buds it back for Emily, but all the way back to the short blue line here. Emily makes a quick move around number 44. Fires. Lauren far side, finds Poppy. Poppy to the backhand, has it whacked away on the stick there. Good check from the London defender. Here comes Poppy looking to retrieve. And a good step in there from Emily with an almost steal. This player is pinned, does the smart thing, puts it back into the neutral zone. And the Lynx gain the zone here again. Lauren maybe going to try to get this loose ring. Has it. Needs to move it quickly though. That should be forced ring here. Yes, it is. That's a London player falling on it. Good work there by Lauren in the corner. Megan drops it. This is Addison. Addison puts a nice reversal here to Lauren. Lauren slings it up for Poppy. Poppy with a stab and a trip penalty coming to the Lynx. They stab it quickly. Still just 5:02 in here to the period one, and the Force will have their first player advantage. Looks like we're going to get Olivia. No, we're going to get Matteo, Bettina. No, I'm not sure who this is. Oh, this is Matteo going to take the shot here. Yeah, this is Bettina and Kaylin. Matteo lining up for the free pass and rip here. Maddie lines up, waits, fires, scores! And Matteo swings it in. And just like that, the Force have answered both goals. It is knotted up here at 2. So the Force answer those early 2 goals. Penalty to the Lynx is over in less than 4 seconds. And that's going to be on the side, stolen there by Matteo. She cuts to the inside, lifts it up quickly there for Bettina. Bettina has Olivia on the right side on the run. Olivia cuts to the middle and taken down. And that's put out in the middle, stolen nicely there by KFM. She's going to fire it in deep, looking for Olivia Binder. She gets it into the corner. Olivia, Maddie, and Bettina on the run here. Fake the drop from Olivia. Olivia looks to the middle for Maddie. Maddie not ready there, but does corral this loose ring. Slides it back to Olivia. Olivia takes the drop to Bettina. Matteo changes in here for Bettina. Bettina tries to grab it, fire it, and a reset given. So new clock, but Bettina does have the ring here. 30 seconds on the clock for the Force. Bettina on the change, fires into Claire and goes off. Here comes Kaylin. We got Claire, Kaylin, and Poppy. Left there for Kaylin, back to Claire. Claire with a hard shot, deflected into the corner here for Poppy. Poppy cuts to the inside. Nice move there. Still has the ring here. Fires looking for the far side for Claire, but stolen out into the neutral zone. And that's over 2 lines here. Abby Rooney fighting with number 6. What an aggressive play there by Abby. No second guessing on that one. Good job. She fires it out there. Nice play there from Kira. And Kaylin leaves it for Kira, but turnovers here are costly, and both teams are on the ring quickly. Down goes Poppy. Trouble here. KFM, though, establishes the defense, fires just over the net. Good stab there on a rolling ring for Abby Rooney. Abby in a bit of duress here, has it stolen, but Claire with a nice recovery takes it back. Number 44 here, strong on the ring. Claire slings it up here for KFM into the inside here for Binder. Olivia moving through the neutral zone is going to sling it in for Abby. Olivia now fires just to get the reset. Goaltender swallowed that up. It is into the neutral zone. Nadia with a quick move there, but it's into the neutral zone for the Lynx. And that stab is taken down, turned over for the Force. It's in deep, but Olivia not going to get there first, I don't think. Good thought there from Abby, but Olivia wasn't in full motion. Almost missed stab there from the Lynx, but good recovery here. And that's going to be stolen. Maybe Nadia has it. She's going to send in Orly on the run. She's got a bit of a breakaway. Turns with the forehand. Fires out. Just puts it wide. Taken down is Orly. Game settling in here. There is now 2 minutes to go in period 1. We are still tied at 2. Nice back in here and a shot weakly off the side of the net there. Not sure about a reset on that, folks. Didn't look like a shot to me. Certainly didn't have any velocity on it. $15 to shoot now for the Lynx. Sneaky little back pass, hard shot. Megan gets a piece, flashing the left glove there, the Keeley glove. But it is a new block here. Hard shot again. Megan blockers that away. Looking pretty solid in there for the Force. And that's Claire Steins with a good burst of speed there. Has the ring, fires it far side. Trouble here for Kira. She can't grab it cleanly. The Lynx now are going to penetrate back into the zone. Hard shot. Megan kicks that one out. Handles the ring nicely. Fakes the drop. It's going to leave it there. Just eclipses the 5-second mark there on the attempted pass to Emily. .102 to play here, period one. Still tied at 2. Hard shot coming, puts it wide. Megan looked like she was in good shape there. .66 in there, looking for the lane, doesn't have it. Good defense there from Olivia, forcing that outside. Here comes Bettina, full speed. Good effort, she gets the ring loose, but the Lynx recover. They only have 5 to shoot though. And that is put off the goaltender, so the clock is reset. Lauren gonna grab this in the corner. Gonna be a penalty to the Lynx for holding, hooking, whatever you wanna call it. 29 seconds to play. The Force will have the ring down low. Will we see another shot here? Kaylin, Emily, and Claire are the forward unit. Emily may look to fire this, although no traffic from the Force, so maybe a more conventional run here, although Kaylin does now drop into the middle, providing some resistance. Emily gonna put a good fake on here either way. Here she goes, fires, doesn't get it through. Oh, Kaylin almost had the rebound there, but fell. Does recover for the check, and a good tip there. Kaylin can't touch it. Emily fights her way through, good check there, but now slung back away. Oh, and Emily gonna get a penalty on the cross check. That's a little cheap there, I think. Emily just with a good hard play. We will see some 4-on-4 it for the final 15 seconds of period one. So we got Claire, KFM heading off for KDT. And it looks like Abby Rooney down low, Megan in the stance. 13 seconds remaining, clock is off. Down to 6 seconds, fired far side, gonna have to get this away. Good defense there from the Force, and that should do it. And I know a dangerous play there in the front. It was a little premature with that call, but the Force survives that 15 seconds, and it remains 2-2 after 1 period of play. So all 4 of those goals coming in the first 4 minutes. So both players resuming their penalties. Emily has 1:45 to go. The London Lynx player, Broadhagen, 1:31. The Force bring out Poppy and Claire along with Addison and Lauren. Go Force! Good quick move there from Claire, and a good stab by Poppy. Poppy into the middle, goes strong to the net. Just hits the crease there. Looked like she was about to rip the forehand. All right, folks, just texting out another link here. The Lynx gain the zone. Good footwork there from number 66. Turns, fires, banks off a leg. Grabbed there by Andrea. She hustles around. Slides it up nicely there for KDT. Into the middle for Bettina. Bettina looking there for Claire. Claire interfered with there quite a bit, but did muscle her way through. First penalty to the Lynx player going to end shortly. Kira taking her turn on offense. Only 8 to shoot here. She'll have to fire here. Fires, gets the goaltender, has it corralled and leaves it quickly. Emily has 6 seconds before she jumps out. Into the middle it goes, stolen there nicely by Mario. Mario cutting in, puts it up there looking for Claire. Claire has the ring, turns, fires, and a good save from the goaltender and a nice play by Claire to find her way through. This is going to be a 5-second call though. So everybody back to full strength. We are just a minute 40, 55 in to period number 2. Olivia fakes. Matteo cycles around to the forehand, looking for assistance here, tries to sneak it in. Matteo picks it up. And Matteo going to turn, fires, tries to get it through the legs, doesn't get it to go there. Does muscle her way, does not get the rebound, but here comes Bettina using the body nicely. Matteo now has it. Fires, just puts it over the net. Goalie ring. Sorry, folks, not doing my job here. Hard shot there from number 44. Big save there from Megan Davis. Picked up there by Bettina. Bettina moves it quickly to Abby. Abby reverses the flow here. Gets hammered into the boards there, but does skirt by. Great drive there. Up in the middle here for Kira. Kira turns to the inside, leaves it there for Bettina. Bettina has it, slides it up nicely there. Kaylin going to grab this first. No, good play there from number 6, I believe. And that's going to be almost stolen by Poppy. The Lynx gain the zone. And that's going to be carried over the blue. So the Force will have the ring at center ice. Do you have any bandwidth limits I need to worry about? Because I got Michelle's game on there. Okay, just checking. They haven't really started yet. Sorry, folks, just keeping an eye on the U19AA West Ottawa Wild. A couple of players I have an interest in that one. And inside here it goes to Lauren. Lauren has Kaylin on the far side. They're going to get locked and loaded there, but couldn't squeeze it cleanly. Kaylin fighting over the ringette line. Leaves it there. Has Poppy. Poppy with a step in. Has the lane there. Down low on the far side. Emily. Emily cuts in. Backhand. Rips it. Just hits the crossbar. Emily with a tremendous backhand fire there. Got a lot of mustard on that one and just over the goalie off that iron. Clock's still running here, so the official's going to need to fix that. Lost about 6 seconds, I think. No nasty words from our rogue fan Steve up there. Matteo with the ring is going to sling it off on the far side for Emily. Emily, Poppy, and Maddie back together here. Low pick there from Maddie, and Poppy on the inside fires. Great job. They actually got that one to go here. Good interference run there from Matteo. Poppy with a great step in and a fire. Matteo managed to keep the feet stationary there. And Kaylin, now for Emily. Emily far side for Poppy. Poppy leaves for Emily. Emily steps into the middle, tries to find it back to Poppy. Poppy gets that safely on the correct side of the ring line, leaves it there for Kaylin. Kaylin with a cut, great move. Takes 2 sticks with her. Never seen that before. Emily turns, fires, and just glove save there from the goaltender. Somehow Kaylin Pierce loosened 2 sticks on one play. The Force could not capitalize. Maybe should have tried to drive in more on that one, but that should go in the year-end highlight reel. Kaylin Pierce reefing 2 sticks on one drive. Orly, Matteo, and Olivia Binder. Olivia recycling. Cuts in the middle and taken down. And the Lynx fired out in the neutral zone. And that's going to be stolen nicely by Aurelie. Aurelie up for Binder. Binder has Matteo far side, rips it in. Matteo now has it. Leaves it there for Aurelie. Aurelie cuts to the middle, forehand, no room, but turns it back in. Oh, it's too bad. Outstanding drive from Aurelie, just could not get the freedom to pull the trigger. Olivia down low for Maddie. Matteo pivots, oh, almost had the lane there, but just couldn't squeeze the ring. Still 20 to shoot though for the Force. Matteo fakes the leave, turns it in looking for Olivia. That's gonna get a new clock. So the Force have a new clock. Back to Matteo, can't squeeze it cleanly, but does grab it and does get herself in if she can. Can't, no, it's taken away. And it's fired down low for Claire Stein. Claire nicely gets it up for KDT. KDT has Poppy on the run here, puts it in deep for her. Poppy faking the drop for Kaylin. Turns, Mal fires to Kaylin. Kaylin steps to the inside, fires, doesn't get the shot through. Poppy dusting herself off after being knocked down. And that's going to be stolen by Kaylin Pierce. Kaylin on the run here, does have the lane, goes to the backhand, shoots, scores! Kaylin with a huge play. Great check to loosen the ring. So it is 3-2 for the Force. That goal coming at 6:15 it looks like. That's going to be fired up on the far side, but Kaylin can't enter the zone. KFM there turns, and she blocks it nicely. Abby just fighting her way, getting hacked all the way, but too strong. Abby with a great spot over here for KFM. KFM back to Abby, and ooh, that looked close, but she got it over the blue line. Looks like 4 in on the Force. Okay. The Lynx started off at center ice. They fired in. Good job there from Aurelie. She puts it up for Bettina. Bettina back to Aurelie. She's firing, gets into the middle. Oh, taken down, trip and call here. Aurelie looks injured here. Oh, that did not feel good. She's getting up though. Aurelie's a tough customer. I think she's going to be okay. A good solid drive there. So she will head back to the bench to try to figure out if she can still breathe. So 2 minutes on the penalty clock. Is there a player in there? I didn't even see a player in the box. Nadio now has it, fires it back for Bettina. A little pressure coming here from the Lynx. Now down low, there's the one you want. Bettina has the range. Oh, almost stolen there by Nadio. Good hack there from Olivia. Number 66 in, it's going to be taken there. Good solid positioning there from the Force. Addison on the run here, being harassed by her player. Has to fight her way through. Does not get it all the way out, but now does get the ring. Number 44, a hard-fought battle, comes away with it. .44 puts a weak shot in there, easily handled there by Megan, kicked out to Lauren. Lauren bustling her way through here, finds a way up to Bettina. Bettina firing in deep, there's Maddie O, grabs it clean, shoots, oh, what a great save. Good pass and shot, and the goaltender going to hold on to that one. The Force still lead it 3-2 here. Minute 59 to go in the second period. Just the one goal this period by Kaylin Pierce. There is a player in the box. It is Maddox, number 3. Was completely invisible to me. I'm going to go. Poppy starts us off. Slings it to Claire. Claire drops for Emily. Emily back to Claire. A little bit hard to handle there. Claire going to muscle her way back in. Cuts down low. Runs herself out of road there a little bit. Leaves it there for Emily. Emily slings it through. Claire with the lane. Back to Emily. Nice play. Fires, and a goaltender is there. Some nice work there from Emily and Claire, passing it back and forth. And that is just reefed off the sideboards. I don't think that was the intended direction from the goaltender. Claire has it down low. She exchanges the ring with Poppy a few times. Poppy going to cut, and just great stick check. But Emily now has the rebound. Should probably be a reset there. I think the official was calling for it, but did not happen, but doesn't matter. And Emily bashes that ring free, but right into the hands of the London player, number 88. Into the middle of number 6 fires. Megan knocks it down with the Keeley glove. And great cut there from Andrea. She slides it up for KDT. KDT puts it in for Emily. Emily, far side for Maddie. Maddie waiting for reinforcements. Slides it over, finds Bettina. Bettina, far side for Aurelie. A little too hard though. Aurelie's going to recover, I think. Has the rebound, now has it knocked away. Lynx team is aggressive checking. Maddie O jumps into the center fray there with Bettina down in the middle. Quick shot, Megan handles that one nicely, batted back in very nicely by Abby Rooney. Dropped in there into the breadbasket for Abby. Abby up for Maddie O. Maddie O puts it nicely back for Abby. Abby, and that'll do it for the period start. Folks was not watching the clock. Period 2 has expired. It is 1-0 for Richmond Hill over West Ottawa in 16AA play. 1-1. Ryland. On your out-of-town scoreboard. The U16AA West Ottawa Wild have just tied Richmond Hill in the first period on a nice shot from Ryland Kelly Pounder. I know most of you out there don't care about that, but I'm watching it closely. Period 3 about to get underway. 3-2 for the Force.
Blue line on the boards and the paint job on the ice. Both sides.
Oh, there's a weird little blue there too, eh? Like a piece of board, yeah. Oh yeah, you can see it, yeah. Some strange rink configuration here. It's like the blue lines were moved in to tighten up the 4 attacking zones and widen the neutral zone. But anyway, London with it, 10 to shoot. Emily watching her check nicely, puts it out. That's going to expire the shot clock, I think, here. Certainly should. Lynx with about 8 whacks at it, but nothing hit the front of the net or Megan, so we're good there. Megan takes her time. Leaves it there for Kira Dobson. Attack off KDT, far side for Emily. Emily back to KDT. KDT has the lane, tries to take the shot, doesn't get it, but going to corral that rebound. Lynx are certainly respecting the speed of the Force there, not going for one of those loose rings there. Claire slings it back for Emily. Emily cuts to the middle, leans in, fires, has the rebound, shoots, scores! Emily muscles her way in there, and the rebound just squeaked out past her crease. And Emily Bartow has extended the Force lead to 2. Just 58 seconds into period 3. Looks like Richmond Hill has gone ahead of West Ottawa 2-1 in 16AA action. My updates for 16AA, maybe mostly for Grandma O'Neill watching at home. Ten to shoot for the Lynx. The Force leaving both players on the ring. And I know her shot deflected, but into the crease. Megan saw it all the way, rips it out, finds Abby. Abby far side for Matteo. Matteo now slings it in nicely there for Olivia Binder. She's going to have to hustle and doesn't quite grab the ring down low. Matteo overskates that check a little bit. The Lynx get it out into the neutral zone. And a breakaway here for number 6. Goes to the backhand and puts it over the net. Solid defense there and good goaltending from Megan Davis. Lauren has it. Fires it up for Olivia. She can't squeeze it. And it's back into the neutral zone. Number 6 on the run again, though, but Lauren is there. 44 going to shoot this, but nice step in there from Addison Cracker there with a solid play. Right that body position up in a textbook there because that was nice. Emily and Matteo switch at the top part of the triangle here as the change is completed for the Force. Kaylin and Poppy out with Emily now on the Force line. Just 3 to shoot here. Lynx gonna have to hurry. It's kicked. There's no shot there, though. That should not have been reset there. Megan maybe going to just hold on to this without her stick, but that should have been a shot clock violation, I know. There was certainly no shot that I could see. 3-0 now for Richmond Hill over the West Ottawa Wild in 16AA action. 3-1, sorry. The Lynx now started off. We are 2 minutes, 40 seconds into period 3. Hard shot off the face of Megan Davis. We'll call that great goalie positioning. Andrea Salmon just spinning like crazy. Comes out with a ring there, fires it into the middle, but through the legs of Caitlin Pierce. KDT there going to get there first. Great job there from Kira Dobson Takoff. And puts it in the middle for Kaylin. Kaylin on the run here. She's got the lane and the numbers. Fires, doesn't get it through. Picked up by Poppy, goes to the backhand. Oh, good goaltending there from the goalie. Just taking the lane away from Poppy. Pretty impressive action here for the Force. Kaylin tries to fire it, but it's beside the net. Looking to get a shot clock reset. It expires. And that's going to be slung up. Emily with a steal. Emily cuts to the middle. She's got the lane, goes to the forehand, fires a hard one, kicked out by the goaltender. Great effort there for Kaylin with a steal. She's going to have to hustle to get to that ring first, and she does. New clock here for the fourth, down to 20 to shoot. Kaylin looking for the backhand, puts a hard one on the goaltender, but right center mass. The Lynx trying to move this ring quickly away from the checking of the force. Abby with a great defensive play there, standing her player up. Poppy can't grab it, Abby does. Abby maybe wants to go backwards with this, but can't get it clean. Great effort there from Poppy. Abby now comes out of the pile with it. Needs to move it, but can't. And now it's slung back into the hands of KFM. She cuts to the middle, fires it up for Olivia Binder. Olivia taking it just over the blue line there, but far side for Abby Rooney. So Matteo and Orly out now with Abby. Puts it into the hands of Matteo. Matteo going to cut. Tries to sling it down to Olivia, but has it blocked. Olivia now going to have to muscle this around on her own. Fires on the far side for Orly. Orly fires a hard one. Good rip there from Orly. Maybe a little too much distance there. And that's out of the neutral zone for the Lynx. And down low there, number 3, watched nicely there by Abby Rooney. She's going to turn and fire, though. And has another shot, fires Megan there again. Great job by KFM to knock that back into the crease. Abby cuts to the middle, just muscles her way through 2 into the hands of Orly. Orly cutting around, slings it in for Maddie. Maddie now on the run. Change coming here for the Force. Maddie drops it for Claire, heads off. Claire tries to cut, doesn't have the angle. 7 to shoot now for the Force. Claire may have to let this go, does, and almost sneaks it under the pad there. The Lynx in a little bit of trouble. There's the 5-second call there. The pressure from the Force, forechecking is pretty solid. Taylor Pierce now with the ring, cycling on the backhand, on the forehand rather. She leaves it for, this is Lauren, far side for Claire. Taylor flying here. Can't get the angle. Good defense there from the Lynx. Kaylin fires it down low there, looking for Poppy. Fires the backhand. Just right out of the pile there. Poppy trying to check, tripped up by the official. And it's into the neutral zone, 44, batting it around. Watch there by Kaylin Pierce, is inside deep here. And that goes through several players and all the way to the far side. 3:54 to play here, period 3. It is 4-2 for the Force. After giving up 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, have now scored 4 unanswered, but that shot eluded Megan there and got all the way to the iron there, hits the post. Lauren with a good pivot. Slides it up there. Nice job there by Claire Steins, leaning in for that one. She puts it into Olivia Binder. Olivia has it taken. Good thought, though, looking far side for Claire. And Bettina now going to try to block this one. Solid defense from Bettina Utano. The Lynx moving the ring well here through the neutral zone. 3:15 to play, 3rd period. That's up on the wrist there. Maybe should have been a call there. Megan fakes the drop and slings a nice one out to Kara Dobson-Takoff. Up for Bettina, and here goes KDT. Bettina does recover after overskating it a bit there. Fires it on the inside there, but can't get it all the way down to Orly. The Lynx turn in transition now. Number 8, this is Olive, I believe. Fires, just puts it into the crowd there. It does not get through to Megan. Megan fakes the drop, puts it on the far side for Bettina. Bettina into the middle for Emily. Emily has Orly streaking. Orly on the run. Breakaway. Can't stop. Tried to put the brakes on. Got the ring just a bit too late there. And that one almost stolen there by Abby. Abby now does take the ring. I'm going to say Abby's touching that both sides, maybe? I don't know about that. There was plenty of time for that player to play it. Not sure what that call was. 2:17 to go, period 3. 4-2 for the Force. Hard shot there over the net. Thick coming here on Emily. 55 skates, a little too wide though. Backhands it into Emily or into Megan. Megan leaves it there for Kira. Kira cuts through several players and does get it out. Oh, gets hammered. Penalty coming here for slashing to the link. So the Force will have the player advantage and the free pass. So Kaylin taking the free pass as the right-handed shot out here with Emily and Claire. Oh, and the West Ottawa Wild U19AA have scored, making it 3-2. Closer, looks like about just the start of the second period over there. Madison Steele with a nice goal. And underway back here. Claire cycles, leaves it for Emily. Emily looking for the return give down to Claire on the backhand, or the back pass rather. Doesn't get all the way down. Tip, but Claire still has it. She reverses it down to Emily. Back to Claire. That certainly looked pretty, but no shot. Down again. Claire not giving up on the back pass parade here. And Kaylin has the ring there. Great effort there. Too bad. Just had it taken. And that's great defense there from Lauren Escala, using the body there. Another clinic and body position there from Lauren. Fires it into Kaylin Pierce. She can't stab it cleanly. But the ring head line safely there. Kaylin fires the far side. There's Emily. She's going to shoot this. Doesn't get it through. Lauren steps in. Change coming here for the Force. A minute to go in the period. Emily fighting her way through there, has it taken away, and that's fired into the neutral zone here. Addison Fracker grabs it. Far side for KDT. She's got Aurelie. Aurelie cuts to the middle of the backhand. Has the lane, scores! Aurelie takes a wallop on the leg, but pulls it back to the forehand and fires it into the open net. A tremendous shot there from Aurelie. And the Force now lead it 5-2. A big goal on the inside of a minute in the third period. So 45 seconds to go in period number 3. The Force leading at 5-2. Oh, and that is just a vicious hit there. How on earth are you giving the penalty to our player there? She was first to the boards, got run over. Terrible, terrible call. That's going to be taken there from. So I would ask the question, if I'm Matty O, why I'm going to the box. Now what? Well, she obviously is there first. Don't call a penalty at all, but there's no way you call it on the kid that got run over. That's ridiculous. I don't think Maddie buys that explanation. So she will sit for 2 or less for getting steamrolled. Yeah, I agree. It was lame. Lame. You're square. You did everything you're supposed to do. I disagree with the officials. So the Lynx, the goalie is out. They got 4 in. They are down by 3 in. A great job there from Bettina. Had the stick in there, and there's a quick shot attempt from the Lynx. Number 8 has the lane there, fires through the legs. Megan with a huge save, keeping this a 3-goal advantage for the Force. Up here to Kara Dobson Takoff. And that'll do it for period number 3. So a very nice end to the period for the Force there, shutting down the 21 seconds of free play time for the Lynx. I'm looking forward to that explanation.
Yeah, okay.
Like if she was on the side or pusher, but she literally had both feet pointing out and the kid ran her over forward. Like there's no, if you don't agree with her being there, don't call any penalty. There's no way you call it on.
I wonder if the ref is trying to talk themselves into justifying.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
A long explanation. Let's go Force!
All right, period 4 underway. On the cycle is Abby Rooney. She leaves it there for Claire. Claire getting pressured here, puts it in the middle. Nice hand move there by Abby. She leaves it down for Emily. Emily has the lane now, leaves it there for Claire. Claire going to have to get this away here. Puts it in Emily. Emily shoots. Great job there. Emily now has the rebound, kicks it free, and another 30 seconds for the Force. They lead it here by 3, and there is about a minute to go in the penalty to Maddie O. Far side to Abby. Abby rips it far side. Good effort here. The Force just playing keep away. Going to eat the rest of the penalty time if they can. Down low, there's Claire. She still has 10 to shoot. Left for Abby. Abby going to have to find some magic here to get the ring to the net. Leaves it for Emily. Emily steps in, takes the time, fires. Ooh, that could have been a reset there, but not sure. Don't think it hit the goalie. 39 seconds to go in the penalty to Maddie O. 1 minute into period 4. Good step in there by Abby. Abby getting just hammered there. And the Lynx gain the zone. 44 back to 6. They're going to try to set up the 3-4 in, I believe, again. No, goalie still staying in the net. 10 seconds to go in Maddie's penalty. She will be on the outs here in a second. Hard shot fired over Megan. Grabbed there by KDC, but immediately checked from number 44. And Maddie O is out. And into the zone here is Abby. Abby in for Bettina. Bettina fires into center mass there. Goalie has it. Fakes the drop, slings it around Bettina in a weird little backhand. And that's going to be taken there by Bettina. Bettina carries it over the blue there. Involuntarily, however. The Lynx in the neutral zone, fire it in, it's bashed off the skates of one player. Bettina just firing after it. Olivia now has it. And has it taken there. Good check there by number 88. They get it into the zone. Stolen there almost by Addison, but the Lynx are good on these loose rings here. Player cuts in, fires Megan, hugging that post. Rips it out for Lauren. Lauren up for Kaylin. Kaylin has Emily streaking. Emily with a great stab, cuts to the middle, goes to the backhand. Goaltender there. Emily infringing on the crease there a little bit. And that's out of the neutral zone. What a play there by KFM. Coming up with the steal. Emily turns, fires, and goaltender there. She is watching this very closely. Looking for the steal. Emily using the body, getting it loose, and nice job by Kaylin. She comes in and gets the free ring, turns to the middle, fires. Oh, looking for the short side. Goaltender just gets enough. Abby with the steal in the neutral zone, firing it in hard for Poppy. Number 10 with a impressive looking step in there on Poppy. And Poppy gonna steal almost, but it's just overstated. But Abby steps in. Forrest playing a solid neutral zone here tonight. And that's gonna be a great job by Abby Rooney getting the stick in that one. That'll be Forrest ring. So Richmond Hill have extended their lead back to 2 in the U16 West Ottawa Richmond Hill game, for those of you who care about that. This is backed off here to Matteo. Matteo slinging it in nicely there for Olivia. Good step in there from the Lynx player, though, to get the steal. Or a lead all over this player, though. Good job by Kira. And that's going to be stolen by Abby Rooney. Abby Rooney up to Kira. Kira finds Olivia. Oralee looking for it, though. Can't grab it. It's slung up to the neutral zone on the far side. Matteo. Oralee. Matteo. It's bashed in by the Lynx, but just going to be turned over. 5:49 to go here in period number 4. And it's ripped on the far side for Claire Steins. Claire in trouble here. 3 Lynx on her. She finds Andrea, moves it quickly to Poppy. The Force certainly going to look to kill time here with no hurry, given that they have the 3-goal advantage. Poppy back to Kaylin. New clock there given for some reason. So the Force have all kinds of time, but Claire steps to the backhand and tries to find the short side. Goaltender hangs in there. Number 66 into 44, but stolen there by Poppy. Kira waits for it to cross the blue line. Puts it up for Claire Stein. Claire for Bettina. Bettina fires. Oh, that looked like it was headed to the top corner, but the goaltender flashing the blocker. Kira with a good step up. Oh, it's gone. Kaylin is gone, but Kira can't see her. Pretty tough with about 50 people in the neutral zone there. And Kira's still fighting for it, not giving up. Andrea now stepping in on number 44. And that's stolen by Kira. Oh no, and a breakaway here to number 66. That's trouble. Fires. Megan with a big save coming out to challenge. Hard shot there. Megan just gets a piece. She's fighting for it nicely. Good little stick there from Megan. That was a veteran move there. Up in the middle for Oralee. Oralee fires it in for Claire. Just gets tipped, though, disrupting Claire's flow to the net there. She was off to the races, maybe. And goes to the forehand. Doesn't find the lane. Still 10 to shoot. Oralee down low. That's Bettina. Bettina rips it into the netting. That should have been whistled. Matteo fires. That should be a reset. That hit into officials missing the fact that hit the netting. Far side for Matteo. Matteo into duress here, getting harassed. Matteo far side. Nice work there, getting herself free. Bettina tries to cut in. Gets pinned right away there by a couple of big players. Matteo with a good step in there, almost gets the ring free. Bashed into the neutral zone. The Lynx 4 abreast here, heading along into the attacking zone. They have 17 to shoot. There's only 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in this contest. The Force continue to lead it by 3. Megan with a big save. And a bit of a weak shot into a partial pass attempt there. Addison, great job to win that ring. Nudges it right off of Kaylin and picks it right back up. Fires it in for Emily. This is Lauren. Lauren fighting her way through. She'll take a skate, looking to kill some time. She'll leave it for Kaylin Pierce. Kaylin gonna skate now. 2:40 to go. Kaylin gonna cut to the middle. Leaves it back for Emily. Emily down low. Claire all by herself there, but couldn't squeeze the pass. It was a bit quick. Claire grabs the ring. There's still 4 to shoot here. She's gonna have to shoot quickly. Megan maybe forgetting to tap the stick there, but 2:19 to play, period number 4. Not sure what that was. Road buzz in your out-of-town scoreboard for the 16AA division. The Richmond Hill Lightning now lead the West Ottawa Wild 5-2 after 2. And the Lynx get it into the zone, into the neutral zone, and into the attacking zone. Care with a good defensive effort there. Keeping her player on the outside. It's stuck into the middle there. Abby steps in, gets it loose. KFM puts it far side for Matteo. Matteo nicely puts it back. Penalty coming to the Lynx. Not sure what for. It's into the middle here for Bettina. 4 incoming, maybe. Might as well work on it. Points may matter here. Abby now has it. She's going to sling it far side. That's 4 in again. Down low for Maddie. Maddie tries to sling it back, but doesn't have enough mustard on it. Bettina was waiting there at the low post spot. Minute 31 to go, and not sure who the penalized player for London's going to be, but there is penalty coming.
There's too many players on the ice.
Okay.
But that should be a second penalty.
Well, the player putting the stick in that one probably should be another penalty, and that should be a 3-on-2. But so we have Bettina, Aurelie, and Matteo. Gang putting an illusion forth here. Somebody's going into the circle, and I think it's going to be Aurelie, but I guess we're making it look good here. Aurelie fires it into the corner for Matteo. Matteo in trouble here with 2 on her right now. Leaves it there for Andrea. Andrea going to bust her way in now, and it's stolen. Good effort there from number 10. But a lot of time ticking off the clock still. And the Lynx on the run here might have the numbers. Good stick there from Katie T. Number 6 in fires. Megan has been there all night here with a great save, and she's going to reef it out all the way to Matteo. Matteo just nudges it ahead for Bettina. Bettina, far side for Aurelie. Aurelie going to have to move here. Got lots of players on her. Is going to cut to the net. Goes to the backhand and doesn't worry about the shot. Puts it on the far side to Matteo. Matteo leaves for Aurelie. 6 to shoot now. Bettina gets the reset. It is into the goaltender. Good effort there by Matteo to knock that down. And Matteo going to win the ring here. 30 seconds here. She's going to kill some more time. Far side there. Matteo going to head off. Oh, and another penalty coming here. Might get the 3-on-2 here, so points may matter. Might as well see what they can do. 18 seconds to see if they can pull the trigger on this. Looks like Aurelie might stay here as the righty. So a pretty good shutdown sequence there from the Force. This is a one you can look to on film to see how to end the game. Not giving too many opportunities to the Lynx and killing a lot of time in the offensive zone with resets. So here we go. 15 seconds now to go. Clock not moving, so they're going to reset this. I still don't know why you put the player on the side and just pass and go down like that. They give 2 long passes just to get going. Doesn't make sense. I would put Aurelie with the ring, just pass it lateral to Emily, go straight down, she cuts right in. Because now they got problem. Emily fires it. Player can't squeeze it, does now get it though. Oh, and it's just bashed into the middle. That'll do it for the 3-on-2, I believe. Addison just going to kill some time here. Lauren puts it all in there for Claire, and oh, wow, good effort there. So that's going to do it here for game number 1 here at the Waterloo Winterfest tournament. Before, I believe with 5 different goal scorers. Not sure if I can name them all, but that does it here for our first game. The Force win at 5-2. We'll see you tonight. What time's the game tonight? Later? We'll see you later for the rematch with Rive Sud tonight. Our crack crew here is looking up the time of the next game.
5:15.
5:15 tonight. So we'll see you at 5:14 tonight when the Force will face Reef Soup. See you later here from Waterloo.